Hello everyone, in this video I am going to tell Bhagavad Gita shloka number 7.26. In the previous shloka, Lord Krishna told that he is never manifest to the foolish and unintelligent. For them he is covered by his internal potency, and that therefore they do not know that he is unborn and infallible. Let us begin with this shloka. वेदाहं समतीतानि वर्तमानानि चार्जुड भविष्याणि च भूतानि मां तु वेद न कश्चन. The meaning: Veda, no; Aham, I; Samatitani, completely past; Vartamanani, present; Cha, also; Arjuna, O Arjuna; Bhavishyani, future; Cha, also; Bhutani, all living entities; Mam, me; Tu, but; Veda, knows; Na, not; Kaschana, anyone. The whole meaning is: O Arjuna, as the Supreme Personality of Godhead, I know everything that has happened in the past, all that is happening in the present, and all things that are yet to come. I also know all living entities, but me no one knows. Here the question of personality and impersonality is clearly stated. If Krishna, the form of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, were Maya, material, as the impersonalists consider him to be, then like the living entity, he would change his body and forget everything about his past life. Anyone with a material body cannot remember his past life, nor can he foretell his future life, nor can he predict the outcome of his present life. Therefore, he cannot know what is happening in past, present, and future. Unless one is liberated from material contamination, he cannot know past, present, and future. Unlike the ordinary human being, Lord Krishna clearly states that he completely knows what has happened in the past, what is happening in the present, and what will happen in the future. In the 4th chapter, we have seen that Lord Krishna remembers instructing Vivaswan, the sun god, millions of years ago. Krishna knows every living entity because he is situated in every living being's heart as the super soul. But despite his presence in every living entity as the super soul and his presence as the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the less intelligent, even if able to realize the impersonal Brahman, cannot realize Sri Krishna as the Supreme Person. Certainly, the transcendental body of Sri Krishna is not perishable. He is just like the sun, and Maya is like a cloud. In the material world, we see that there is the sun and there are different clouds and different stars and different planets. The clouds may cover all these in the sky temporarily, but this covering is only apparent to our limited vision. The sun, moon, and stars are not actually covered. Similarly, Maya cannot cover the Supreme Lord. By his internal potency, he is not manifest to the less intelligent class of men. As it is stated in the 3rd shloka of this chapter, out of many men, only some try to become perfect in this human form of life, and out of thousands and thousands of such perfected men, hardly one can understand what Lord Krishna is. Even if one is perfected by realization of impersonal Brahman or localized Paramatma, he cannot possibly understand the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, without being in Krishna consciousness. Thank you for watching, and I will tell the next shloka in the next video.